Johnson's got it. He's going to score. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Longview. Longview has taken the lead. Well, welcome back, everyone, to Kincaide Stadium, Dallas ISD. Longview 14 and Waco Midway nothing. Waco Midway will get the ball to start this second half, and we want to thank Calvin Portley, the former Longview great athlete, student council president, assistant athletic director at Dallas ISD, for helping us plan, and Clint Roddy and the others. What a nice facility to have here, John. One of the nicest ones really around.
Yeah, it really is a good facility, and it's actually pretty easy to get to from Longview.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you another thing that I like about it is, even though it's kind of open-ended on one end, it's got the I guess they won't want to call it a gymnasium, but probably a coliseum where they play basketball. It blocks off the wind too. Of course, today we don't have a lot of wind, but sometimes that can be really critical. You know, the winter if we win, we're going to play Newman Smith next week in Corsicana. And you remember how that field is.
An open air field. This field's dug down, but that's an open air field, and you've talked about that a lot, and that can mean a lot of difference. Right now it's 14-0 Longview. Longview is going to kick off to start the second half. Waco Midway will return it from the north end of the stadium, and Longview will kick it from the south end.
I tell you what, one thing that I think this game does show, Brent, is that most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, when you get past the first round game where we really sometimes have some really weak sisters in it, it's not easy to beat teams. No. And one thing that's almost a given is that the games are going to get harder and harder. I mean, next week, if Longview can win here, Newman Smith is going to be a tough opponent, and then you look down the road in this region, there's a lot of good teams. You know, last year, I mean, we had such a tough road. I mean, we played Lancaster, which we beat pretty handily, but they were a pretty good football team, had a good record. And then we played Carter, and then we played Waco Midway that we won in overtime on the last play, and then we played Denton Geyer, who put up a tremendous struggle, and then we went to the state championship game. And I mean, all those teams were very tough opponents, and it's just tough to go through this stretch of really probably 5 games. Usually the first one, if you're the district champion's not too tough, but the rest of the way it's hard.
Crider set to kick off in the second half. Dixon on the near side and Betters on the far side of the field. Here comes Crider with the kick, and we're underway in the second half. There's a kick. It's going to go to Dixon at the goal line. Back he comes up to the 5, 10. Out around at the 15, and tackle at the 18-yard line.
Cool.
So Longview with a tackle at the 18. The tackle was made on the play by Damian Jones, along with Javoris Jordan. So Waco Midway will scrimmage from their own 19-yard line. First down and 10. Longview's got a 14-0 lead. And Waco Midway with the ball at their own 19. 14-0 with just underway here in the second half. Brent Taylor, Johnny Vaughn, Eddie and Mike Richardson, and Gary Lovelace with us today in the press box. 2 wides near side and 1 far side. 1 running back. Under center is Ryan Smith, the quarterback. Smith, play action, is going to throw it, looks and fires, and it is caught at the 22-yard line. A nice leaping catch at the 22.
Ronnie Lee with his first catch of the game.
Tied in, Ronnie Lee with a catch, a 3-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 7. I thought that was way over him. So it's second and 7 from the 22-yard line. Betters to the, well, no, Betters going out of the game. I thought he was going to the far side as a wide receiver. 1 wide receiver far side, 1 near side. Tight end near side and a wing back to the far side on second and 7. Now from the spread formation. They break the formation and go 4 wide. Smith back to throw it. Going to pump it. Going to throw the screen. Inside screen pass to Norwood, who's got room to run. And he's got a blocker out in front. And Longview finally gets there at the 37-yard line with a tackle.
Now
the Vector got there.
That was a play we didn't see in the first half, Brent. I think that's to try to negate some of the pressure that Longview's been putting on the quarterback Smith, and they run the down-the-line screen, and it was an effective play. He picks up the first down.
Joe Brown also in. Lante Darden on the tackle. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of Midway. 10:45 to go, third quarter. 14-0 Longview. Tight end near side, wing back far side of the field. Now spread formation. Tight end goes to the far side. 2 wides there and 1 wide near side. Smith back to throw it. Here comes some pressure. This one's thrown and it's incomplete. Pressure came to the backside and Chris Weaver. If that one had been thrown pretty good, Ping Brooks might have had a shot at that one.
Well, they widening, or Longview's widening out Chris Weaver. Nobody laid a hand on him. He was bearing down on Ryan Smith, and I'm sure he was coming from the side that, he's a right-handed quarterback coming from the left side of the defense of Longview. You can see that, the quarterback can. I think he unloaded it as quickly as he could because of that pressure.
2nd down and 10 from the 37. Smith back to throw it again. Going to set up. Now he looks down the middle of the field. Now he throws this one, and it's caught at the 45 and across to Longview's 49-yard line before the tackle is made.
Well, that's a pass play that they ran earlier where Kevin Thompson is the slot receiver. He runs a little, he's going to stay down on the field. He runs a little curl route to the inside, and then once he makes contact with the linebacker, he shoots right out to the sideline, and he's been open twice on that and has 2 receptions on that play. Pretty effective play for Waco.
So they've moved it to Longview's 49 where they have it 1st and 10. Midway does. 14-0 Longview. 10:15 to go in the third quarter. Midway football at Longview's 49-yard line. 2 wides near side and 1 go to the far side of the field. Tight end on the far side on 1st down and 10. High snap. They give it to Martinez. He's got a little crease. He's got room. He's got to broken to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Midway. First possession, touchdown of the second half.
Then I'm telling you, I think those passes opened up the defense a little bit, and then they had great blocking out front by Jacob Bruner. The tackle he got out on Longview's linebackers, even though Martinez doesn't have great speed, when he broke in the secondary, Longview didn't have anybody anywhere around, and he just rumbles in, and that's a big critical score for them, I think, to start this second half.
14-6, the extra point to come. 14-6, here's the extra point to come. Low snap, kick is up, and it is good. 14-7, Longview leads with 9:52 to go, third quarter. Back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute.
Back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, welcome back, 14-7.
Well, Waco takes the second half kickoff. It's their first score of the game on an 81-yard drive. It was a 5-play drive, and the big play in the drive was a 49-yard run by the tailback, Martinez. He was held to 9 yards on 7 carries in the first half.
Here's one to Fortune at the 20-yard line. Back he comes up to the 25, 30, 35, 40, across midfield to the 46-yard line of Waco Midway. They kicked it to Fortune, and he brought it back to the 47-yard line, not the 46. It's 1st and 10 Longview. First down and 10 Longview at Waco Midway's 47. 9:44 to go, 14-7. Waco Midway with a nice drive to start this half, John.
It's a great drive. I mean, it was in a surprising drive, the way they get it on long score by the tailback Martinez.
Tight end near side along with 2 wide receivers. Longview unbalanced to the near side of the field. And they're going to toss it back to McCray. McCray's up the field. He got 2 yards, maybe, no, 1 yard to the 46. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Bo Blacksher, the nose guard, made the tackle for Waco Midway at their own 46-yard line, so it's 2nd down and 9. Line of scrimmage is the Waco Midway 46. Wide receivers to the far side, 2 of them. One comes near side. 2 running backs in the backfield. Johnson gives it up the middle to Anthony, and Anthony's stacked up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's 3rd and 10.
Now they're going to actually show him losing a yard on the spot.
Yep. 3rd down and 10, he lost a yard, so it's 3rd and 10. at the Waco Midway 47. Longview faced with 3rd down and 10, 8:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a 14-7 Longview lead. And if there's such thing as a big play early in this half, it's this one right here. 3 wides to the far side of the field and 1 tied in on the near side on 3rd down and 10. Johnson from the spread. They're going to throw the inside screen to Fortson. Fortson's up the field. He's got a 1st down at the 35 of Waco Midway.
Now again, Brent, that's Kerry Fortson. He made a great move at the line of scrimmage after the catch. Picks up the 1st down, and Waco Midway has got Jacob Hefner, a defensive back, limping.
Longview's football at the 35, or 1st down and 10 for Longview. 14-7 our score with 8:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. McCray in the game for Longview at tailback. 2 wides come near side. I formation. 1st down and 10. There's McCray with a toss sweep to the near side of the field. He's going to turn around and be dropped for a loss. Back to the 41-yard line. A loss of 3 yards on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 13. Nothing there on the near side. McCray tried to reverse his field and got caught back at the 41.
Yeah, there was no running room, and he tried to reverse and gave ground. When he did, they were Waco Midway had 2 or 3 players there with good pursuit, and he loses 3 yards.
Sure did. 2nd down and 13. 7:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 wides to the far side, and 1 comes near side. Spread formation for Longview on 2nd and 13. Motion, Johnson to the far side of the field. They're going to give it on the reverse play to Fortson, who's caught behind the line of scrimmage himself, back at the 45-yard line.
Well, Kerry Fortson did everything he could as he broke the 1st tackle on the reverse. It just didn't fool Midway at all, and it still didn't matter as they had the pursuit. That's this is a good defensive team, Brent. They're really not getting fooled on those type plays, and that's 2 plays in a row that Longview's lost yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down and 19, back at the 45-yard line. So Longview's lost